I think for any foreign startup, Korean market could be a great opportunity for two reasons. One, because of the sheer size of the market. Korea is actually sixth largest e-commerce market in the world, where customers are so willing to buy everything online. So that means if you're an online startup who's trying to sell something online, this is the market where customers are willing to do so. So I think it's a great opportunity in terms of market size. Another opportunity is that customers are so willing to provide feedback. So if you want to test some of your ideas to one of the pickiest customers in the world, this is the market. So make sure that you try out a lot of different ideas in Korea. As a startup founder, I always think about two things. Focus on your original idea. And then the second thing is do something. Because as your company gets bigger, you are dragged into a lot of different agendas, and that sort of distracts you from focusing on really important things. So make sure that every day when you wake up, you think about two things. What am I supposed to do? Why did I start this? And what is the most important thing that I need to do today? I think if you do those two things, I think you can continue to improve yourself and then improve your company. My name is Suel A Kim, and I'm the founder and CEO of Market Kurly. And Market Kurly is Korea's leading online grocer, providing customers access to great quality fresh ingredients with one of the fastest deliveries in Korea. The first is our utmost focus on the customer satisfaction. We currently serve up about 65 to 70,000 customers per night. So that is a lot of customers from our perspective, but we try to make sure that every single one of them is 100% satisfied. So I'm personally reading customers' VOC every day. So keeping that focus, even as you scale, would be very important for any startup. Even during the crisis, when the demands were overflowing, we were only getting the amount of orders that we could serve 100%. So whenever you place an order, the customer knows that you will be getting it by next morning. So I think those two aspects were some of the things that why customers were actually visiting Kurly so much during the crisis. One problem statement that we had when we started the company was that the industries that we are in, whether it's retail, logistics, farming, food manufacturing, all of these industries lack innovation. They've been around for thousands of years. I mean, the retail industry have been around for thousands of years, right? But all these technologies that are easily out there, whether it's a big data-driven analysis, AI, or whatever, were not something that these industries were easily accepting to innovate. So one of the things that we wanted to do was to make sure that we bring in those technologies to these industries to drive innovation. And that's why we've been hiring a lot of data scientists, engineers. When you think about good people, hiring good people, you always think about two things, right? Team fit and capabilities. So, whether this person is somebody that you want to work with, someone who shares your vision and insights and passion. And then the other side of that is whether this person is capable. We always put much more importance on the former, because we know as a matter of fact that if you can work as a great team, you can achieve anything. So that's our principle. The public's recognition about startups have been changing dramatically. I think another thing that has been changing over the course of the last 5 years is that as much as public sentiment have changed, so many people are moving into this industry as well. I mean, whether you are fresh graduates or experienced hires, you are much more willing to join a rising startup to do something interesting with good people and achieve your dream. First of all, I'm a co-chairwoman with two other great entrepreneurs of Korea. I think the reason why three of us are in this position is because of the fact that we are expected to do something to the Korean ecosystem. I think the expectation was that as we've been able to develop our own companies thanks to our predecessors who built their own great companies, now it's time for us to give back to the ecosystem. And I think that's what we are meant to do. So throughout our term, three of us are going to spend a lot of time helping other startups in the ecosystem, whether they're being at the earlier stage or who've been around for a long time but are having difficulties. So we'd like to share a lot of experiences and some of the tips that we had with the ecosystem so that everybody can get better.